So, Dragonball Daima. I'm not gonna lie, this might be the biggest wet Charmin Ultra Soft version of Dragon Ball we've ever had since Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, I said it. Dude, they barely show any blood, gore, or viscera in this show. Like, even Dragon Ball Z, as censored as it was, still wasn't enough of a literal spineless coward to not show a little bit of blood and fluids leaking, which is annoying to me that all we get is saliva. So anyway, tangent aside, this finna be the lamest version of Dragon Ball I've ever seen. And I remember I was talking with some friends on TikTok, follow me on TikTok by the way, about this whole Dragon Ball Daima situation. And people were all like, oh, look at all the animators they have on here. They got Shintani, they got all the goats on here. And I'm like, dude, just because the animation gonna be stellar, it don't make up for a plot that I personally don't care for. And another bit of the criticism that I heard a lot of people levying towards this, as far as like, you know, oh, it being a GT clone is, oh, they're kids. That isn't even the main issue that most people have with GT. It's not the sole fact that they're children. It's the fact that, one, the globe-trotting, you know, going from planet to planet to find this guy, as the synopsis suggests. I'm just like, bro, I don't care. Like, bro, I honestly just want the Moro arc. And people were always saying things like, oh, they don't have enough material to do the Moro and Granola arc. Dude, I don't know how to tell you this, but that is just the worst argument. You could just release Dragon Ball Super seasonally. Like, do it like a monthly release or every few months. You know, you drop a new season of a show, or you start airing the episodes that are already finished in animation, because it gives the animators time, which was the main issue with Dragon Ball Super when it first started. The timing of the episodes. They didn't have enough time for the animators to fully get everything on model and other things of that nature. So again, there are many ways to do Dragon Ball Super Season 2 or whatever you want to call it. But the fact that the argument just turns into, oh, but like, there's not enough material, or oh, just trust Toriyama, it's just not a good argument. Because again, there are many, many different ways you can drop this animation. Someone was like, oh, that's not Toei's style. That's not Toriyama's style to drop it like that. Dude, Toei isn't just in charge of Dragon Ball. Even if that was the case, again, it doesn't matter what's the style, what is more advantageous and auspicious for the animators, the team directors, etc. Like, it's all about marketing and what you want from this. Like, these fans are not clamoring for chibi Dragon Ball. Like, no one's asking for that. And yet, for some reason, this is what we have to get. And correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Goku's power pole being used to hold up Korin's lookout? Why does Goku have it, and how is the lookout still connected to that thing? Like, what is happening with that? Like, we just effing over lore just for the sake of, oh, pretty colors? Like, or pretty visuals? You know what I mean? Like, no. I just don't understand the amount of excuses and copiism that I've been seeing when it surrounds Dragon Ball Daima. Like, it's like, oh, just because Toriyama put pen to paper and is very, very involved with this, it means automatically it's good, and if you don't like it, then you just want to be different. When I'm just like, no, at the end of the day, if it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. It don't matter if, you know, the GOAT himself, Toriyama, is writing it. He has made shady decisions in the past when it comes to Dragon Ball properties, i.e. the Majin Buu arc, everyone's least favorite arc when it comes to Dragon Ball, especially the OG Dragon Ball Z era. So I don't want to hear it as if Toriyama can't make a single mistake whenever he writes, when he does. At the end of the day, I want the Moro arc. I want the Granola arc. There is enough material because there are literally 2 arcs completed when it comes to that. Hell, even if you want to stretch it out, you could just do the little side adventure with Goten and Trunks and then lead it into Dragon Ball Heroes. It's literally that simple. But you know, at the end of the day, people gonna make their arguments, people gonna cope however they're gonna do it. But me personally, I'm not buying any of the excuses. This is not something I'm excited for. Now, will I watch it and review it as a Dragon Ball fan? You're damn straight I will. But that doesn't mean I have to like what I'm reviewing. I don't have to shill it out. You know, like, it doesn't matter who's writing it. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. Which is the main part when it comes to being a consumer. Like, and I don't understand why we have to pretend as if fans want to, quote unquote, return to form when it comes to seeing Goku in his kid form or getting nostalgic. Like, no, this is not what the modern Dragon Ball fan has come to even grow up around. Like, we didn't do that. That's not how this happened. especially in America, especially in the black community. Like, no one wants to see baby Goku yet again. We want to see Goku, the guy we've been on this journey with, the guy who's made the connections with Shin, with the gods, etc. We want to see that version of Goku, not Kid Goku. We don't want Dragon Ball Light. We don't want Dragon Ball Super Light. We want Dragon Ball Super. And I don't think that's a crazy take by any means. But like I said, these are just my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I've been gone for a while, but I'm back now, and peace.